Anybody else? Zishan 90,000 with the Capitals. 90,000 with the Capitals. Going once.
हाईएस्ट जीशान बोल के 90,000 लेफ्ट हैंडर, उनका 90,000 हाईएस्ट प्राइस जाके
77,000, 78,000 back with the Twisters. Zishan 78,000. Can we have an applause for Zishan? 78,000. The biggest bid of the evening. 78,000. 82,000 with the Capitals. 82,000 for Zishan with the Capitals. 90,000. 90,000 for Zishan. Capitals bidding 90,000 rupees for Zishan. Going to ice. Sold. Zishan sold to Capitals for 90,000 rupees. Can we have a round of applause, please?
ये SMPL जो है लीग कब से स्टार्ट होने वाली है और कितने
मार्च फर्स्ट, सेकेंड और थर्ड को 3 दिन का टूर्नामेंट है। टेनिस बॉल टूर्नामेंट है। विल्सन नंबर बॉल में खेला जाएगा ईस्ट ग्राउंड पे। 8 टीम्स शामिल हैं। एवरी टीम हैज़ 14 प्लेयर्स। तो अभी ये एक जरिया है कोलैब करने का, सबको एक साथ जोड़ने का। इंशाल्लाह टूर्नामेंट का सक्सेस होगा।
ये जो SMPL लीग है इसका मेन ऑर्गेनाइजर कौन है और स्पॉन्सर्स कौन कौन है और कितने टीम्स जो है इस मैच खेलने वाली है और विनर्स के लिए क्या रहेगा?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। हम इसका SMPL के जो मेन ऑर्गेनाइजर हैं हमारे डैड हैं, जो कि हम लोग इवेंट इंडस्ट्री में ही आजकल यंगस्टर्स इधर उधर घूम रहे हैं, उसीलिए हम लोग क्या करें कंबाइन करके एक टूर्नामेंट बना रही जो कि SMPL है नाम। उनके स्पॉन्सर्स हैं हमारे इवेंट वर्क्स है, मोनार्च है, सिटी केटरर्स है, MK केटरर्स है, इमेज टेक है, वाइट पेडल्स है, द इवेंट स्टूडियो है। सब ये इवेंट इंडस्ट्री वाले ही हैं।
ये कॉन्सेप्ट क्यों आया आपके दिमाग में?
ये कॉन्सेप्ट एक्चुअली क्या है तो मैं पास्ट स्मॉल क्रिकेट बहुत पसंद है, डैड को भी पसंद है एक्चुअली। उसके वास्ते हमारे डैड क्या बोले इवेंट इंडस्ट्री में भी है थोड़ा स्पोर्ट्स में भी हम लोग एक बिजनेस क्रिएट करेंगे बोल के, उसीलिए हमारे माइंड में कॉन्सेप्ट आया।
जो टीम्स खेल रहे हैं फाइनल्स कब होगा और क्या कैश प्राइज या डिस्ट्रिक्ट मतलब प्राइस क्या है विनिंग के लिए?
विनिंग प्राइस तो हम लोग ट्रॉफीज दे रहे हैं। सरप्राइज कैश प्राइस तो हम लोग अभी डिस्कस नहीं करें, सरप्राइज करेंगे बोल को डिस्कस कर ले कोई, अभी तक हम लोग पूरा फाइनल नहीं कर कोई। तो ये जाके संडे को हमारा फाइनल रहेगा मार्च 3 में। टूर्नामेंट मार्च 1, 2 एंड 3 टूर्नामेंट रहेगा। तो ये 8 टीम्स पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे। 8 टीम्स में एक टीम में 14 प्लेयर्स रहेंगे इंशाल्लाह। लाइव स्पोर्ट्स में लाइव टेलीकास्ट भी है।
टीम्स यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं, ज्वाइनिंग प्राइस कुछ है? कोई बाहर से भी आकर ज्वाइन कर सकता है या ऑलरेडी फिक्स है?
नहीं, खाली हमारे जो भी सराउंडिंग है जैसे कि छोटा मैदान है, शिवाजी नगर है, ईस्ट ग्राउंड है, चार्ल्स है, बाद में बंडे ग्राउंड नहीं है, उसलिए पूरा मिलकर कंबाइन करके खेल रहे हैं। अभी हमारे 2 ग्राउंड एक्चुअली मेट्रो के वास्ते ये हो गया चले गए, जैसे कि छोटा मैदान और बंडा था, उसलिए हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं ये पूरा एक करके ईस्ट में हम लोग एक टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं।
ऑडियंस देख रही है उन लोग के लिए क्या मैसेज है?
ऑडियंस के लिए हम लोग जैसा यंगस्टर्स जैसा स्पोर्ट्स में है वैसे यंगस्टर अगर आप देख रहे हैं तो स्पोर्ट्स में ही रहो इंशाल्लाह।
जो तो ऑक्शन हुआ इसमें हाईएस्ट ऑक्शन किसका?
हाईएस्ट जीशान बोल के 90,000 लेफ्ट हैंडर, उनका 90,000 हाईएस्ट प्राइस जाके।
खासियत क्या थी?
अच्छे ऑलराउंडर है वो, लेफ्ट हैंडर बैट्समैन है, अच्छे टैलेंटेड क्रिकेटर है, तो बॉलिंग भी डालते हैं, बैटिंग भी डालते हैं, एक्सपीरियंस भी है उन लोग, इसीलिए 90,000 पे करके ही।
So next we have 4 categories here: the incredible all-rounders, the outstanding all-rounders, the incredible batsmen, and the outstanding batsmen. So we're going to have all 4 of these categories in one single bowl, and anybody, all 4 categories are in this bowl. So anybody can come. So the first player going under the hammer in this category, you cannot bid from the same group. So you have to bid 4 players from 4 different groups. Alright? Danish, instead of Ajaz, Danish replaces Ajaz in this list. Please make a note. So all the 4 players in this category are in this bowl. So we're going to start the auction. And the first player in this group Noman from DD. Noman DD. Noman. Anybody from Noman? 5,000 from Pacers. 5,000 for Noman. 5,000. 5,000 for Noman with Pacers. 5,000. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Noman sold to Pacers for 5,000 rupees. Next up we have Musu. 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 Anybody for Musu? Musu. 5,000. Base price 5,000. 5,000. Anybody? 5,000 from Braves. 5,000. 5,000. Musu. 5,000 with Braves. 5,000. 5,000. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Musu sold to Braves for 5,000 rupees. Can we have a round of applause, please? Next player is Ali. 5,000 from Pacers. 6,000. 6,000. 7,000 from Kings. 7,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 14,000. 19,000. 19,000 for 24,000 with Kings. 29,000 with Pacers. 29,000 with Pacers. Ali 29,000 with Pacers. 29,000 with Pacers. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Ali sold to Pacers for 29,000 rupees. Can we have a round of applause, please? Next up we have Fahad. Fahad. Anybody for Fahad? Fahad. 2,000 with Twisters. 3,000. 4,000. 4,000. 4,000 with Capitals. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. 7,000 for Fahad. 7,000 with Capitals. 8,000 with Flyers. 9,000 with Capitals. 9,000. Fahad 9,000 with Capitals. 9,000. 10,000. 11,000. 11,000 for Fahad with Flyers. 11,000. 11,000 going once. 12,000 with Kings. 12,000. Fahad 12,000 with Kings. 12,000. 12,000 with Kings going once. Going twice. Sold. Fahad sold to Kings for 12,000 rupees. Next up we have Faraz from DD. Faraz. Anybody for Faraz? Faraz 2,000 with Twisters. 2,000. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. Faraz 3,000 with Flyers. 3,000 with Flyers going once. 4,000 with Twisters. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 for Faraz with Flyers. 6,000 with Twisters. 7,000 with Flyers. 7,000. 7,000 with Flyers. 8,000 with Twisters. 8,000. Faraz 8,000 with Twisters. 8,000 going once. 9,000 with Braves. Braves comes in. 10,000 with Flyers. 10,000 for Faraz with Flyers. 10,000 with Flyers going once. Go 11,000 with Twisters. Faraz 11,000 with Twisters. 12,000 with Flyers. 12,000. 12,000 with Flyers going once. 13,000 with Twisters. 14,000 with Avengers. 14,000. Faraz 14,000 with Avengers. 15,000 with Flyers. 15,000. Faraz 15,000 with Flyers. 15,000 with Flyers. 16,000 with Twisters. 16,000. Faraz 16,000 with Twisters. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Faraz sold to Twisters for 16,000 rupees. 16. Zishan. Next up we have Zishan. Zishan base price 5,000 rupees. Alright, anybody? Zishan Jets. 6, 7, 7,000, 12,000, 12,000, 12,000, 13,000, 18,000, 18,000, 18,000, 23,000, 23,000 for Zishan with Twisters. 24,000 with Flyers. 24,000, 24,000, 29,000, 29,000, 30,000, 30,000. Zishan 30,000. Can we have a round of applause for Zishan? 31,000 with Twisters. 31,000 with Twisters. 32,000 with Flyers. 32,000. 37,000 with Twisters. Zishan Zishan, 37,000 with twisters. 37,000 for Zishan, 38,000 back with flyers. 38,000, 43,000 with twisters. 43,000, the bid is with twisters for Zishan. 43,000 for Zishan. 44,000 back with the flyers. 49,000 with twisters. 49,000 for Zishan with twisters. 49,000. 50 back again with the flyers for 50,000. 50,000 for Zishan with flyers. 55,000 with twisters. 55,000 for twisters. Zishan 55,000. 56,000 black with the flyers. 60,000 with twisters. Zishan 61,000 with twisters. 61,000. 61,000 for Zishan with the twisters. Anybody else for the race? 61,000 with the twisters. Going once. 62,000 with capitals. 66,000 with capitals. 66,000. 66,000. 66,000 for Zishan with capitals. 67 back with the flyers. 67, 68 with twisters. 69 with capitals. 69,000. Zishan 69,000 with the capitals. 69 with the capitals. 69,000 for Zishan. Going once. 70, 71,000. 71,000 with the flyers. 71,000 for Zishan with flyers. 71,000. Can we have a round of applause? 76,000 with the twisters. 76,000. I guess flyers are out of this race. 76,000 with the twisters. Is capital going to bid for him? 76,000. 76,000 with twisters. Going once. 77. Capital's back again in the race. 77,000. 77,000. 78,000 back with the twisters. Zishan 78,000. Can we have a round of applause for Zishan? 78,000. The biggest bid of the evening. 78,000 with twisters. 78,000. Going once. 79, 80,000, 80,000 with the flyers. 80,000 for Zishan with the flyers. 80,000. Anybody else? 80,000, 81,000 back with the twisters. 81,000, 81,000 for Zishan. 81,000 with the twisters. 81,000 going once. Going twice. 82,000 with the capitals. 82,000 for Zishan with the capitals. 82,000 with the capitals. Going once. 83,000. 83,000 for Zishan with the twisters. 83,000 for Zishan with the twisters. 83,000 going once. 84,000 with the capitals. 84,000 for Zishan with the capitals. 84,000 for capitals. Going once. Going twice. 85,000. Twisters back in the race. 85,000. 85,000 for Zishan with twisters. 85,000 going once. Going twice. 90,000. 90,000 for Zishan. Capitals bidding 90,000 rupees for Zishan. 90,000 with the capitals. Going once. Anybody else? Zishan 90,000 with the capitals. 90,000 with the capitals. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Zishan sold to capitals for 90,000 rupees. Can we have a round of applause, please? Next up we have Das. Base price 3,000. Base price 3,000 for Das. 4,000. Twisters 4,000. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. 7,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000 with 9,000. Avengers 9,000. Das 9,000 for Avengers. 10,000 with Flyers. 13,000. 14,000. 14,000. 19,000. 19,000 for Das with Twisters. 19, 20,000 with Avengers, 20,000, 20,000. Das 20,000, so 21,000 with Flyers, 22,000 Avengers, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000, 25,000, 26,000, 26,000, 26,000 Avengers, 27,000, 28,000, 29, 30. Can we have a round of applause please? 30,000 with Das with Avengers, 31,000 with Braves, 31,000, 31,000, Das, 32,000 back with Avengers, 32,000, 37,000, 37, 38, 38,000, 39,000, 39,000 with Avengers, 39,000, 39,000, 40,000 with Flyers, 40,000, 45,000 with Twisters, Das, 45,000 with Twisters, 45,000 with Twisters, going once, going twice, 46, 47, 47 with Kings, 47, Das, 47,000 with Kings, 47,000, 47,000 with Kings, 47,000 with Kings, going once, going twice, 48,000, 49,000 back with the Kings, 49,000, 49,000, Das with 49,000 with Kings, going once, going twice, 50,000 with Twisters, Das 50,000 with Twisters, 50,000, 51,000 back with the Kings, 51,000, Das 51,000 with the Kings, 51,000 to the Kings, going once, 52,000 with Twisters, 52,000, Das 52,000 with the Twisters, 52,000 going once, 53,000 back with the Kings, 53,000, 53,000 to the Kings, going once, going twice, 54,000 to the Twisters, 55 back with the Kings, 55,000, 55,000 going once, 56,000 to Twisters, 57 back with the Kings, 57,000 to Das, 58,000 back to the Twisters, 59 back to the Kings, Das 59,000, the bid is with the Kings, 59,000 to the Kings, going once, 60,000 back with the Twisters. Can we have a round of applause for that please? 60,000. Currently the bid is with the Twisters, 60,000 for Das with Twisters, going twice, sold, Das sold the Twisters for 60,000 rupees. We have the left-hander Zabi, 2,000 no? 2,000 base price, anybody for Zabi? 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 9,000, Zabi 9,000 with the Jets, 14,000 with the Kings, 14,000, Zabi 14,000 with the Jets, 14,000 to the Kings, I'm sorry, 14,000 to the Kings, 14,000 going once, going twice, sold, Zabi sold to the Kings for 14,000 rupees. Braves, 2,000, Nayas 2,000 with Braves, Nayas 2,000 with the Braves, going once, going 3,000 with the Jets, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000, Braves, 4,000, 9,000 with the Jets, Nayas 9,000, 10,000 back with the Braves, 10,000, Nayas 10,000 with the Braves, 10,000 to the Braves, going once, going twice, sold, Nayas sold the Braves for 10,000 rupees. Can we have a round of applause for Nayas please? Hafiz. Anybody for Hafiz? 2,000 with the Flyers, 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000 the Avengers, 4,000 the Flyers, 5,000, 5,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000, Hafiz 10,000 with Avengers, 11,000 back with the Flyers, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 14,000, 14,000 with Avengers, 15,000 to Flyers, 20,000 with the Braves, Hafiz 20,000, 21,000 back with Avengers, 21,000, 22,000 with the Flyers, 23,000 with the Avengers, 23,000, 23,000, 24,000, 24, 25,000, 25,000, 26,000, 27,000, 28,000, 29, 30, 31, 31, 32,000, 33,000, 33,000 with the Avengers, 33,000, Hafiz 34 back with the Flyers, 34, 35 back with Avengers, 35, 40,000 the Braves. Hafiz, 40,000 with the Braves. 40,000. 40,000 for Hafiz with the Braves. 41 back again with Avengers. 41,000. 41,000. Avengers 41,000 for Hafiz. Going once. Going 42,000 back with the Braves. Can we have a round of applause for Hafiz, please? 42,000. The bid is with the Braves. Braves 42,000 for Hafiz. Going once. 43 back with the Avengers. 43,000. Hafiz 43,000 with the Avengers. Going once. Going twice. Sold. 43,000 to Avengers. Next up we have Nayazu. Nayazu. 3,000. 2,000. Base price 2,000. 2,000 with the Braves. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000 going once. Going twice. Sold. Nayazu sold to Braves for 2,000 rupees. Next up we have Afridi. 10,000 from Jets. 10,000 for Afridi. 11,000. 16,000. 16,000 with the Jets. 16,000 for Afridi with the Jets. 17,000. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000 to the Jets. Going once. 19,000 with Twisters. 19,000. 20,000 with the Jets. 20,000 for Afridi with the Jets. 20,000. 20,000 with the Jets. 21,000 with the Flyers. 22,000. 22,000. 22,000. 22,000 to the Jets. 23,000 to the Flyers. 24,000. 25,000. 25,000 with the Jets. Come on, can we have a round of applause, please? 25,000 for Afridi. The bid is with the Jets. 26,000 to the Flyers. 27 to the Jets. 27. 27 Afridi. 28 back to Twisters. 29 to the Jets. 30,000. 30,000 Afridi. 30,000 Flyers. 31,000 back to the Jets. 31,000. 31,000 for Afridi with the Jets. Going once. Going twice. 32,000 to Flyers. 33 back with the Jets. 33,000 for Afridi with the Jets. 33. 34 back with the Flyers. 35 to Jets. 35,000 to Jets. Afridi. 36 back with the Flyers. 37 to the Jets. 37,000. 38,000 back to the Flyers. 43,000 to the Jets. Afridi. 43,000 to the Jets. 43,000 Afridi. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Afridi sold to Jets. 43,000. This price? 2,000 rupees for Bravo. Anybody for Bravo? Bravo. Anybody for Bravo? Base price 2,000 rupees. 2,000 to Twisters. 2,000 for Bravo. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Bravo sold to Twister. Next up we have Osama. Osama. Base price 2,000 rupees. Osama. Base price 2,000 rupees. Anybody? 2,000 the Capitals. 2,000. Osama 2,000 the Capitals. 3,000. 3,000 the Avengers. 3,000 going once. 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. 4,000 going once. Going twice. Sold. Osama sold to Capitals for 4,000 rupees. Ehtisham base price 5,000. Ehtisham base price 5,000. Anybody for Ehtisham? 5,000 with the Flyers. 5,000 for Ehtisham. Going once. Going twice. 6,000 with the Twisters. 6,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000 going once. 10,000. 11,000. 11,000. 11,000 two Flyers going once. 12,000 with the Twisters. 12,000. 13,000 black with the Flyers. 13,000. 13,000 going on. 14,000 with the Twisters. 15,000 back with the Flyers. 15,000 to the Flyers. 15,000 going once. 16,000 to Twisters. 17,000 back with the Flyers. 18,000 to Twisters. 19,000 to Flyers. 19,000. 20,000. Can we have a round of applause for Ehtisham? 20,000 rupees. 25,000 with the 1,000. 27,000. 27,000 for Ehtisham with the Flyers. Going once. Going 28,000. 29,000. Alright. 27,000. The bid is with the Flyers. Anybody else in the race? 27,000 for Flyers. 27,000 for Ehtisham. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Ehtisham sold 1,000 rupees. 2,000 for Pacers. 2,000. 2,000 going once. Going twice. Sold. Furqan sold to Pacers for 2,000 rupees. The left-handed Tanzim. Anybody for Tanzim? 5,000. Base price 5,000 for Tanzim.
डिफॉल्ट है इनको
The Twisters for 6,000 rupees. Arbaz 2,000. 2,000 with Jets. 2,000 for Arbaz with Jets. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20,000 for Arbaz with Avengers, 21,000 with the Jets, 22,000, 23,000, 23,000 with Avengers, 23,000. Arbaz, 23,000 with Avengers, 24,000 back to the Flash, 25,000. 25,000 with Avengers, 25,000 with the Avengers, going once. 26,000 with Flyers. Can we have a round of applause, please? 27,000. 27,000 to Avengers, 27,000. 28,000 to Flyers, 29,000 back with Avengers, 29,000. 29,000, 30,000 to the Flyers, 30,000. Arbaz 30,000 to the Flyers, going once. 31,000 back with Avengers, 31,000. 31,000 to Arbaz, Avengers, going once. 32,000 back with the Flyers, 32,000. 32,000 with the Flyers, going once, going twice. Sold. Arbaz sold to Flyers for 32,000 rupees. 7,000 from Jets, 7,000, 8,000, 13,000, 14,000, 19,000, 20,000, 25, 26, 27, 28, 33, 34, 39,000 for Abid, 39,000 with the Jets. Abid, 39,000 with the Jets. 39,000 with the Jets, going once, going twice. Sold. Abid sold 10,000 rupees. It's going to be Seth. Anybody for Seth? 2,000 rupees base price. Seth. Anybody for Seth? 2,000 rupees for Seth with capitals. 2,000. 2,000 going once, going twice. Sold. Seth sold to capitals for 2,000 rupees. Mansoor. Anybody for Mansoor? 3,000 rupees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9,000 for Mansoor, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14, 14,000, 14, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 17,000 with Avengers, 18,000 back with the Flyers, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 20,000 for Mansoor with the Flyers, 20,000, 21,000 back with Avengers, 21,000 for Avengers, 21,000 for Mansoor with Avengers, going once, 22,000 back with the Flyers, 22,000, 22,000, 23,000 back with Avengers, 22,000, Mansoor 22,000, 23,000 back with the Flyers, 24,000 with Avengers, 24,000, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000 with the Flyers, going once, 26,000, can we have a round of applause please? 26,000 for Mansoor with Avengers. Avengers 26,000 going once, 27,000 with the Flyers, 27,000, 27,000 with the Flyers, Mansoor 27,000 with the Flyers, going once, going twice, 32,000, 32,000 for Mansoor with the Kings, 32,000 for Mansoor with the Kings, going once, going twice, 33,000 back with the Flyers, 38,000 with the Kings, 38,000 for Mansoor with the Kings, 38,000 going once, going twice, sold. Mansoor sold to Kings for 38,000 rupees. Maz 3,000 base price. Braves 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6, 10,000, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000 with the Braves, 12,000 with the Flyers, 17,000 with the Capitals, 18,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 21,000, 21,000, going once, 22,000, 23,000, 23, 24, 25, 25,000 for Mars. Can we have a round of applause please? 26,000 back to the Flyers, 27,000, 27,000, 28,000, 28,000 with the Flyers, 28,000, 28, 29, back with Avengers, 30 back with the Flyers, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000 to the Flyers, going once, going twice, 31,000, 31,000 for Braves, 31,000, 31,000, going once, going twice, sold, Mas 1,000 rupees, Dinu 2,000 rupees base price, anybody? Dinu, okay, unsold, we'll come back to him later. Next up we have Naeem. Anybody for Naeem? Naeem. 10,000, 10,000, straight bid 10,000 from Avengers, 10,000 going once, going twice, 15,000, 15,000 for Kings, 15,000, Naeem 15,000, 16,000, 21,000 for the Kings, 21,000, Naeem 21,000 for the Kings, 22,000, 23,000, 23,000, 23,000, can we have a round of applause please? Naeem 23,000, 24 back to Avengers, 25,000 back to the Kings, 25, 26, 27, 27, 27 with the Kings, 28 back with Avengers, 28, 29,000 with the Kings, 29,000, 29,000, Kings, 29,000 with the Kings, going once, going twice, sold, Naeem sold the Kings for 29,000 rupees. Muju 3,000 with the Capitals, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, 5,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 with the Flyers, 6,000 going once, going twice, 7,000 with the Capitals, 8,000 with the Flyers, 13,000 with Avengers, 14,000 back with the Flyers, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20, 21, can we have a round of applause please, 21,000 with Avengers, 21,000 with Avengers, going once, 22 back with the Flyers, 23 back with Avengers, 23 back, 24, 24 with Avengers, 25 back with the Flyers, 26,000 Avengers, Mujju 27,000 with Avengers, 28 back with the Flyers, 29 with Avengers, 29,000 for Mujju, 29,000 with Avengers, 30,000 with the Flyers, 31 back with Avengers, 31,000, 31,000 with Avengers, going once, 32,000, 32,000, 33,000 with Avengers, 33,000, 33,000, 33,000 with Avengers, 34,000 with Flyers, 34,000, 34,000 with Avengers, going once, going twice, sold, Mujju sold to Flyers for 34,000 rupees, 12,000, Anand 12,000 with Avengers, going once, 13,000, 13,000, 14,000 with Avengers, 14,000, Anand 14,000 going once, going twice, sold, Anand sold to Avengers for 14,000 rupees. Rahil, 2,000 for Rahil with the Flyers, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold, Rahil sold to Flyers for 2,000. Kafil, alright, anybody for Kafil, base price 2,000 rupees, 2,000, 2,000 anybody, alright, unsold. Rahman, anybody? Base price 2,000 rupees, 2,000 with Braves, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold, Rahman sold to Braves for 2,000 rupees, 2,000 with the Flyers, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold, Inayat sold to Flyers for 2,000, anybody for Talhas? 2,000 with the Kings, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold, Talhas sold to the Kings. Aslu, anybody? Alright, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold. Aslu sold to Capitals for 2,000. Qasim, 2,000 with Pacers, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 with Avengers. Qasim 5,000 with Avengers, going once, going twice, sold. Qasim sold to Avengers for 5,000 rupees. Shahid, anybody for Shahid? 2,000 with the paces, 2,000 for Shahid with the paces, going once, 3,000 with twisters, 3,000, 3,000 with the twisters, 4,000 with paces, 5,000 with twisters, 6,000 with paces, 6,000, 6,000 with the paces, going 7,000 with the twisters, 7,000 for Shahid with the twisters, 7,000 going once, going twice, sold, Shahid sold to the twisters for 7,000 rupees, 2,000 with the paces, going twice, sold, Ahad sold to paces for 2,000 rupees, 2,000 for twisters, Sadat 2,000 for twisters, going once, 3,000 for capitals, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000 with the twisters, going once, going twice, sold, Sadat sold to twisters for 4,000 rupees, Abid, anybody for Abid? Abid, 2,000 rupees base price, anybody for Abid? Alright, unsold. Next we have Fazal. Fazal, anybody for Fazal? Fazal, base price 2,000 rupees. Anybody? Alright, yet another unsold. We have Salman. Salman for 2,000 rupees. Alright, unsold. Next up we have Nayaz Mam. Mam. 2,000 going once, going twice, sold. Can we have a round of applause for Mom, please? 2,000 rupees to pay for Babu. Babu, anybody? 2,000 rupees. Base price 2,000 rupees for Babu. Alright, unsold. The last player in this category is Naushad. Anybody for Naushad? Naushad. Alright, unsold. Anybody for Rehan? Revival all-rounders, 2,000 rupees for Jets. Rehan, 2,000 rupees for Jets. Going on, 3,000 with Avengers. 3,000 going once. Going twice. Sold. Rehan sold to Avengers for 3,000 rupees. Wasim DJ. Anybody for Wasim? DJ. 2,000 with the Flyers. 2,000. Wasim, 2,000. 3,000 with the Kings. 3,000. 3,000, DJ, 3,000 with the Kings, going once, 4,000 with the Flyers, 5,000 with the Kings, 5,000 with the Kings, going once, 6,000 with the Capitals, 6,000 for Wasim with the Capitals, going once, 7,000 back with the Kings, 7,000, 7,000 going once, going twice, 8,000 with the Flyers, 8,000, 9,000 back with the Kings, 9,000 for DJ. Can we have a round of applause for DJ, please? 9,000 with the Kings, going once, going twice, sold. DJ sold to the Kings for 9,000 rupees. Zubair, 2,000 rupees base price. Zubair, anybody for Zubair? Alright, unsold. Nathan. Nathan, anybody for Nathan? 2,000 with the twisters. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 going once. Go 3,000 with the Flyers. 4,000 with the Flyers twisters. 4,000. 4,000 going once, 5,000, 5,000 going once, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 going once, going twice, sold. Another sold to twisters for 6,000 rupees. Next up we have Salman. Can we have a round of applause for Salman, please? Anybody for Salman? 10,000 straight from Pacers, 10,000 from Pacers, 10,000 to Pacers, 10,000 going once, going twice, sold. Salman sold to Pacers for 10,000 rupees. Farhan, 2,000 from Flyers, 3,000 from Jets, 4,000 from Flyers, 5,000, 5,000 from the Jets, 6,000 from Flyers, 6,000, 6,000 from the Flyers. Salman 6,000 from 7,000 back to the Jets, 8,000, 8,000 with the Jets, sorry 9,000 with the Jets, 10,000 back to Flyers, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000 with the Jets, 12,000 with the Flyers, 12,000, 13,000 for Jets, 13,000 with the Jets, going once, going twice, sold to the Jets for 13,000 rupees. Farhan, sorry Farhan. 2,000 rupees for Mohsin Mama, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 going once, Going twice, sold. Mohsin Mama sold to flyers for 2,000 rupees. Alright, we have Wajid here for 2,000 rupees with the flyers. 2,000 for Wajid with the flyers. Going once, going twice, sold. Flyers buys Wajid for 2,000 rupees. Next up we have Inam. Anybody for Inam? 2,000. Anybody? 2,000 rupees Inam? Alright, unsold. Next up we have Ashfaq. 2,000 rupees, base price, Ashfaq. 2,000 rupees for Ashfaq. 2,000 rupees. Anybody for 2,000 rupees? 2,000 rupees. Alright, we'll come back to Ashfaq later. Next up we have Akhil. Anybody for Akhil? Akhil. 2,000 rupees. 2,000. 2,000 with Avengers. 3,000. 7,000 with Pacers. 8,000. 8,000. 13,000. 14,000. 19,000 with Pacers. Akhil. 20,000 back with Avengers. 25,000 with Pacers. 26,000 for Avengers. 27,000 for Pacers. 28,000 with Avengers. 29,000 Pacers. 30,000 with Avengers. 31,000 back to the Pacers. 32,000 for Avengers. 33,000 for Pacers. 34,000 Avengers. 35,000 Pacers. 36,000 Avengers. 37, 38 back to Avengers. 38 with Avengers. 39 with Pacers. 39,000. Can we have a round of applause for Akhil, please? 39,000 for Akhil. The bid is with the Pacers. Going once, going twice, sold. The experienced Farid. Anybody for Farid? 2,000 rupees from Avengers. 2,000. 2,000 going once. 3,000 with Braves. 3,000. 4,000. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000, Farid 10,000 with the Avengers, 10,000 going once, going twice, sold. Farid sold to Avengers for 10,000 rupees. Can we have a round of applause for Farid? 2,000 rupees with the Twisters, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold. Uze sold to Twisters for 2,000 rupees. Ammu 2,000 with the Jets, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold. Ammu sold to Jets for 2,000 rupees. Next we have Zishan. Zishan, anybody for Zishan? Zishan, 2,000 from Capitals, 2,000, 2,000 going once, going twice, sold. Zishan sold to Capitals for 2,000 rupees. Anybody for Mola? Terrific batsman. Terrific batsman. The last category, the terrific batsman category. Mola. Anybody for Mola? 2,000 rupees for Jets. 2,000 going once, going twice, sold. Mola sold to Jets for 2,000 rupees. Next up we have Asghar. Anybody for Asghar? Alright, we'll come back to next we have Masood. Masood. Instead of Masood, it's Hidayat. There's one change, Hidayat. Alright, flyers, 2,000 rupees, going once, going twice, sold. Hidayat sold to flyers for 2,000 rupees. Faiz, 2,000 rupees for Pacers, going once, 3,000 for Capitals, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 9,000 rupees, 5,000, 6,000 with Pacers, 6,000 with the Pacers, going 7,000 with the Kings, 8,000 for Pacers, 9,000 for Kings, 9,000 with the Kings, going once, going twice, 10,000 the Pacers, 10,000, 10,000 going once, going twice, sold. First sold to Pacers for 10,000 rupees. This price 2,000 rupees. Anybody? Tausif Alam. 2,000 rupees with the Braves. 2,000 going once, going twice. 3,000 Avengers. 3,000. 3,000 going once, going twice. 4,000 with the Braves. 4,000 going once. 5,000 with the Avengers. 5,000. 5,000 going once, going twice. Sold. Tausif Alam sold Avengers for 5,000 rupees. Next we have Masir. 2,000 rupees from the Kings. 2,000. 2,000 going once, Going twice, sold. Masir sold to the kings for 2,000 rupees. Masir goes to the kings for 2,000 rupees. Comes on to the auction, but remember you have to pick a maximum of 13 people in your team. Maximum 13 people can be in your team, but you can pick from any category now. Guys, remember you can have a maximum of 13 people in your team and you can pick anybody. So we have two captains to pick in this category. One is Rizwan and one is Afroz. Outstanding all-rounders. कौन unsold game देखो? Unsold जरा बोला.
किसका नाम है?
Alright, captains Rizwan and Afroz. We have two unsold players in this category. कौन कौन है?
नाम पढ़ो मैं नाम बोलता हूँ उसामा फराज
तंसीर फर्स्ट कैटेगरी आ जाओ।
तंसीर कौन सी कैटेगरी?
तंसीर रिवाइवल बैट्समैन।
Revival batsman
तंसीर तंसीर भाई रिवाइवल बैट्समैन में कौन नहीं
goes to Khizar.
उधर हाँ उन्होंने
Tansir goes to Khizar. Hasib goes under the hammer.
उठे जाओ और बोलो लास्ट
Hasib, base price 2,000 rupees for kings. 2,000 going once, going twice. Sold. Hasib sold to kings for 2,000 rupees. Inam 2,000 rupees for jets. 2,000 going once, going twice. Sold. Inam sold to jets for 2,000 rupees. Inam, Ashfaq 2,000 rupees for kings. Amir or Ashfaq 7,000 with braves, 8,000 with kings. Ashfaq 8,000 with kings, going once, going twice, sold. Ashfaq sold to kings for 8,000 rupees.